Hi, this is Jeff Stanislow, the Chief at Chief Internet Marketer, and we're here to talk to you today about marketing automation. Appreciate you spending your time with me, and we're going to dive right in. A little about me, 20-year digital marketing rookie, as I say, just because the internet has changed so fast and continues to change fast. I don't think anybody can be a true professional. It is so dynamic and it's so broad, but it's just kind of an inside joke with me calling myself a 20-year digital marketing rookie. So I am the owner of Chief Internet Marketer, digital marketing certifications, consulting, and professional services. With offices in Detroit, Silicon Valley, and Tampa, and New York. Actually, the Silicon Valley is in New York now. So who's who? I was a who's who in tech for Crain's Detroit. I'm a radio show host here in Tampa now, business and marketing show on AM 820. I'm speaking at many events, including Innovation Summit, MadCon, New York City, Internet World, and many more. I work with Fortune 500 to solo entrepreneurs. So I'm a board member at Advent Health, USF, HCC, and Florida State University. I serve on their digital marketing advisory boards. Today's agenda we're going to go through is what is marketing automation? Why is it so popular? What does it do? How does it work? We're going to talk a little bit about best practices. I'm going to give you an idea on budgets, on how much this stuff costs, and the future of marketing automation. So a definition of marketing automation is technology that manages marketing processes and multifunctional campaigns across multiple channels automatically. Sounds pretty easy, seems fairly straightforward, but it is actually can be complicated and it can be tedious. But when you put the effort into marketing automation, in the long run, it definitely streamlines your processes and makes things easier. But why is it so popular? Well, it's powerful. It's comprehensive. It is easy, not necessarily easy as in putting together a marketing automation strategy, but a lot of the tool sets are pretty easy to use. The work to get those things doing what you want to do is challenging and difficult, and you have to think a lot about it. It's fast, so it can be efficient for you once you got a campaign up and running and you've defined your actions. It automates it, so therefore it's fast. It can be fun. It can be interesting. It's also innovative, and it can be impactful to your business. That's why it's popular. So what does it do? Content marketing does a lot of different things. Most of the people who are familiar with content marketing is related to lead generation and sales opportunities. You can see here, nurtured leads produce on average a 20% increase in sales opportunities versus non-nurtured leads. Content marketing and marketing automation working together is a way to nurture these leads. And you see here that businesses that use marketing automation to nurture prospects experience a 451% increase in qualified leads. One of the things that automation does for you is it can actually help score your leads that come in by what they do. We'll talk about that a little bit further. But other things that it does, again, contact management, sales management, lead generation, lead scoring, form and lead and landing page generations and building, email campaigns, social media, pay-per-click integration, chatbots, webinars, video calls, and more. It's a very comprehensive discipline that works well with content marketing and digital marketing in the same. Well, how does it work? I mean, basically in a nutshell, you collect data through interactions. So those interactions can be through a website, they can do through email campaign, they can be done through apps or applications on mobile devices, they can be done through social media, they can be hand entered into the system directly. But what this allows you to do is it allows you to create a 360-degree view of your contact or your customer or your potential customer. From there, the marketing automation process kicks in. It allows you to streamline segmentations. It allows you to build audiences and build personas of those audiences. So you can create targeted messages that are relevant, personalized, and trackable. Some of the best practices when it comes to marketing automation is starting up front. Spend a lot of time up front. Cannot emphasize this enough. You have to define your goals. You have to collaborate on those goals with other business units. You have to create detailed workflows on how this data is going to be measured, captured, parsed, presented, segmented, and messages communicated. So creating these workflows is important. One example is I just recently set up a chatbot with our marketing automation software. It's a new release, but when you're defining and creating your chatbot, you got to think about, okay, how is it going to get distributed? What pages it's going to be on? What data are we going to capture? What are we going to ask for? And then you build out flows based on interactions. So if it's a sales question, then send them to this thread. If it is a marketing question, send them to this thread. If it's a support question, send them this way. And then marketing automation can drill deeper into answering several of those first few lines of questions that a customer or prospect might have. So then you have to prepare the data after the workflows, structure segmentation and how you're going to capture it. Then you got to determine your content strategy. What is the content? What is its messaging? How are you going to make dynamic content? Marketing automation allows you to segment content, build it dynamically on the fly, but you actually still have to write the content. It doesn't do that for you. So if you're looking to target a certain persona of your customer base, let's say you're looking to target women in your customer base that are ages 18 to 24 with a new product that you have that is good for athletes. Well, you have to build that structure and that strategy, and you have to build that messaging for that. The content automation can actually help you slice and dice the data and build a list for an email campaign, capture information and data, build forms, and it can do a lot around that. But you have to put in the work to define the goals, create the workflows, and prepare the data and determine a content strategy. In the example that I just talked about, trying to reach female athletes 18 to 24, you're also going to want to look at your social media landscapes as well, because that will be a part of where your audience is and how do you communicate with them and how do you segment that audience and how do you drive them into this marketing automation program that you're looking for. One of the best practices is to do a slow rollout. Don't try to change the world in one day when it comes down to using marketing automation. There's a lot of tools that can be done and a lot of functions and features, but you don't have to figure it out all in one day. You know, one of your goals could be to understand how lead scoring works. Understanding that lead scoring in your marketing automation is probably one of the more important things. It actually tracks the interactions with your customer or prospect. So if a prospect gets an email campaign and they open that email campaign, they get assigned a value. If that email campaign has a link and the user then clicks on the link, that link has a value. If you have a white paper that downloads and that user downloads the white paper, it creates a value. If they come back for a follow-up to their website within 30 days, that creates a value. So you can understand by measuring the user interactions with your marketing efforts, how much more important that one person who may have a high lead score who's interacting with your content versus someone who just maybe opened the email one time. So it allows you to then work with the low-hanging fruit. And that's why those numbers that I stated above, the conversion rates and the percentage increase of working nurtured leads, is so much higher than working non-nurtured leads. Then you're going to want to analyze the campaigns, optimize them, make them better, and then continue to move forward. But always remember, what you put into the effort of your marketing automation is what you're going to get out. It's really simple to create an email blast and send all. It is much more complicated to create dynamic email content based on personas and manage multiple lists and multiple creatives and multiple content than it is to send out one campaign. But your results will be directly proportionate to the effort. Kind of some budgets for small to medium-sized companies. I would think that depending on the application that you work with in marketing and automation, on the lower end, you'll see some opportunities of $500 to $1,000 a month for small to medium-sized businesses. And the applications will be fairly robust, but they might be kludgy. They might not have all the integration that you would like to have them into other applications. But they can get, the 80-20 rule done for you. Medium to large businesses, you can look at marketing automation budgets of $2,500 to $10,000 a month. And that's a budget that you would probably pay the provider, such as HubSpot, SharpSpring, Salesforce, and many of these other types of marketing automation software. You can actually get applications that are disparate, and maybe like if for an email campaign, you can use .mailer, MailChimp, or some other type of email marketing engine independently of it. But when you start looking at all the functionalities of what a marketing automation tool set can provide to you, then you start understanding why you want it all in one spot. So for a medium to large business, a good budget would be $2,500 to $10,000 per month. A lot of it depends on how many people are in your contact universe as a company, and or how many licenses that you need for your marketing team or your support team. Larger to enterprise solutions, custom work where Salesforce is working with you directly, and you have a hands-on rep that's dedicated to your business, that's rolling out high value, high integration content into your back-end office. Those projects, $50,000 plus per month. So if you're interested, I'd be happy to set up a demo of our marketing automation partner. Budgets for the client that we use, the application that we use, is about $1,000 to $2,000 a month for the service. But it's pretty robust and can handle probably, I would say, up to that medium-sized business, maybe small to medium, but definitely thousands of contacts and no problem, multiple users. Feel free to schedule your demo. You can just email me, jeff@chiefinternetmarketer.com, and just put in the subject line demo or marketing automation demo. And again, that's jeff@chiefinternetmarketer.com. I'd be happy to talk with you about that. So the future of marketing automation is strong, and it's going to continue to grow. There is, innovation and technology are going to continue to grow rapidly. It is going to continue and become even more of a software as a service model, where cloud computing, there's going to continue to add value to the application in itself. The core functionality of what it can do will continue to add. Continued integration into other applications like Slack or time tracking applications and other business things that you'll be using will continue to integrate, and you'll have continued stability, meaning that more and more people will trust that it's going to be there for them on the cloud, They don't need to have it on their servers. They don't need to own the application, and they can log in from anywhere and trust that it's going to be there. So, marketing automation, as I mentioned, you can do so much with it. It allows you, and a lot of the content marketing automation tool sets, are beyond sales tracking. It does sales tracking. It can do pipeline reporting. It can garnish information. It can score your leads. But other applications that are growing inside of marketing automation tool sets are social media integration, where you can run your social media accounts right from inside your marketing automation. You're going to see a lot more integration of pay-per-click or Google Ads integration right into the marketing automation. You're going to see chatbots. Like I just mentioned, we just released our first chatbot. We're testing it out on chief internet marketers through our marketing automation tool. But what's nice about that chatbot being integrated into our marketing automation software is that if someone engages us that's already in our world, is already registered for something, we can actually lead score that they integrated a chat with us, and we'll know who it is. And so we'll be able to reach out and contact them with a custom message or one-on-one call. And you're seeing a lot more of this integration, this value-added tool set. The application that we use just actually launched a single-click sign-on for webinars and conference calls, where you don't need to download any software. I can simply just send a link to one of our customers in our marketing automation database, and they just open it up and I'm right there. No software to download, no application to install. Very simple, very easy to use. So you're going to continue to see these added values to grow in this marketing automation world, which is going to just continue to grow the whole future of marketing automation. So with that, I'd like to kind of conclude my presentation and thank you all for attending. If you'd like more information, feel free to contact me. There's my email. You can visit our website. If you'd like to connect on LinkedIn, just search Jeff Stanislaw on LinkedIn and send me a note that you attended a webinar with me, and I'd be happy to connect with you on LinkedIn or answer any questions that you might have about marketing automation or anything related to digital marketing. Happy to be there, happy to help. Hopefully you found this informative. If there's something specifically that you want to find out about marketing automation, let me know. This is a top level. I'm going to be doing more of these, and we're going to dive in deeper into more of the guts of marketing automation, content marketing, digital marketing, email marketing, as we continue to do these webinars for free during this period of time to help people gain some more value and knowledge of what we do. So thanks again. Again, this is Jeff Stanislaw. I appreciate your time.